There are only 5 cards in all of Magic that let you control an opponent's turn. Can you name them all? First off is Mindslaver. The most iconic of the effects, it's an artifact that you can sack to control an opponent during their next turn, which can be easily looped to repeatedly steal people's turns, although you may not have many friends after you do so. Next is Worst Fears. One of the more simple cards that does it, it lets you control an opponent's turn during their next turn for 8 mana, but does exile itself to avoid most ways you could loop it. Next is Emrakul the Promised End, an Eldrazi Titan that gets cheaper for each card type in your graveyard, and as a cast trigger steals an opponent's turn, but does give them an extra one after to make up for it, leading it to be one of the most played versions of the effect. Next is Sorin Markov, a 6-cost planeswalker who starts at 4 loyalty and can ultimate for 7 loyalty to control a player during their next turn, which is hard to do, but can happen with things like Doubling Season if you really want. Finally, it's Cruel Entertainment, a bizarre card that for 7 mana has you choose 2 players and have each of those players take the other person's turn, letting you swap turns with an opponent or having 2 opponents swap with each other, which is likely to be destructive to both.